I'll tell you what, Keith, things haven't half come on since those days 3 years ago. Digital cameras are now taking over, as you could probably witness from your Young Angler of the Month competition, where you're getting loads and loads of emails come in and attachments where you've got digital pictures sent in to you. Well, I'm not actually going to be taking the pictures today. I've got 3 people with me who are going to help me out. And the first person is Craig. Come on in, Craig. What about you? You know what you're doing with a digital camera?
No, not at all.
No, you've never taken a digital picture before?
No, not at all.
You haven't?
No.
Right, well, we'll see what we can do for you today, hey? Come on, stand there. Matthew, come on in. Matthew's already equipped with his digital camera there, but have you ever used it before?
Nope.
No? Well, the same thing. Matthew's going to show us how to do it. Well, we've got a couple of youngsters here, and now we've got an old one. Sarah from Barford Lakes. She's going to come and join us.
Less of the old.
Less of the
please.
old. And Sarah, what about you? Are you using digital cameras these days?
We are, yeah. We're doing a few. We take a few for the website, and also we email our local paper. You can take the photo same day, email it straight over. Great.
Excellent. Who are we going to be photographing today then?
Well, we've got our Barford Lakes youth team down here today, so hopefully they've caught a few carp for us.
Brilliant. That sounds great. Well, I'll tell you what, one camera.
Okay.
I'm sure you know how to use it. Go out there and do your stuff and get snapping.
Okay. Cheers. See you later.
Good luck.
Have a look.
That's a nice carp, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get that in?
About 5 minutes.
Did it?
Pop yourself down there, mate. Put that bit level. Lovely. Want to grab hold of the fish. Fish don't always cooperate. Right, ready. Cheesy grin. Thank you. Right, then lads, let's see what the verdict's going to be on your shots.
Right, fellas, let's see what we've got. We'll start with yours, Craig. Okay? Well, you've got the man and you've got the fish. That's important. Okay. But there's a few things, really. Someone once told me a really classic point. The first thing you spot in a photograph is usually a mistake. Now, you've got a cameraman right on the edge of the picture there, which shouldn't be there, should he? And you've got this piece of machinery in the background, which also shouldn't be there. So get in tighter, get the angler looking at the camera, smiling. He's also got the thing up over his chin there, so get that covered up. And just hold the fish a little bit better. He's got his sort of, the fish's nose covered up there. So just those few things, but at least you've got them bang in the centre of the shot, so you framed it right. Just getting a little bit closer and get rid of all of those bits on the outside.
Okay.
Right, Matthew, you've heard that. You tell me what's wrong with your picture.
He's still got his hand over the fish's face.
Yeah.
And I've got someone else on the side.
But even worse than that, what's the first thing that you spot when you look at that picture? It's the most colourful bit on the picture.
That big orange thing.
That big orange thing, yeah. That shouldn't be there, should it? So your eye just constantly goes to that. When I'm looking at that picture, I can't stop being drawn to that. So get that out of the picture. Get him, tell him to move. You know, just be nice about it. You don't have to be horrible. Just tell him to move out of the way and then get him nice and close. But it's good that you've got the fish almost framed right. Yes, he is covered up a bit. You can do that. But other than that, that's good. That's really good. Okay. Right, expert.
Not quite.
You tell me what's wrong with yours.
I think he looks a little bit crouched over. I think I could add him a little bit straighter and the fish a bit higher. But you know, fish don't always cooperate.
Yeah.
So, but I was pleased how I framed it. I think, and I've got the lake in the background as well, which I always think is quite nice with fish shots. If you can get where you're fishing in the background.
Nothing else?
What's wrong with
Nothing
it?
else?
What's wrong? His cap?
Okay, no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with his cap. You've used a bit of fill-in flash just to get rid of the shadow across his cap. I love the reflection in the background. You've got the lake, and there's one small thing. The two most important things are his face and the fish. You've got all of his face in. Have you got all of the fish in?
Oh, I missed the tail.
You've missed the tail off. Yeah.
Yep.
Apart from that, great. Lovely and sharp, well exposed, big smile on his face. Okay, boys, that's it. You know what to do now. Let's get all those mistakes corrected. Pick your cameras up. And you're away. Let's go and see a better job next time. Good luck.
Mick, while they're out busy, do you mind if I take advantage of your expertise and just show you something?
No,
please?
not at all.
Right,
Show
this
me.
way. Cheers. We've got a website here. I update it every week. We've got match results and information about our lakes on here. I update it myself, and I've got a few pictures on there, a limited amount. And I didn't know if there's any chance that you might take some photos for me today.
You could do with a few more pretties you're talking about, eh? A few more pretty pictures.
Some nice shots.
Yeah, I'm sure I can manage that for you, Sarah.
Could you help?
Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problems at all. You want me to go now? Yeah?
Well, of course.
Okay, well, immediately, madam. See you later.
Thank you.
Take it away. Take it.
3 quick tips here, just very simple tips. One thing on a dull day like today, pick somebody with some bright gear on because it brings the photograph out. Secondly, watch your viewpoint. We've got one area where we've got lovely trees and autumn colours, and another where we've got cars and buildings in the background, so the autumn colours win every time. And the third thing is, don't be afraid to do a bit of gardening. There's all sorts of things like this in the way. Just get them out of the way. It makes the picture so much better. Well, let's just take a quick picture because the sun's just about coming out. That's great. Well, there's 3 quick tips. Let's go and see how Craig and Matthew are doing. Hi folks, how did it go? Is it safe to come in?
Perfectly safe, mate. Come have a look at these. I've got some good shots. I think you might even be impressed.
I've been looking forward to this all day. I just can't wait to see what you boys have done. Let's see if there's any improvement, eh? I'll tell you what, Craig, we'll start on yours first, shall we? Wow, that's a vast improvement, isn't it? No orange buckets or anything like in the background, no pumps. Got a big smiley face, his cap's above his eyes, yeah? The only little thing is just that hand is still slightly covering the cart, but that's a great improvement. You've filled the frame with the bloke. You've got the lake in the background. Well done, mate. That's real good. And let's have a look at you. Hey, we've gone very expert this time. We've even gone upright. You've actually turned the camera the other way. 2 boys, that's quite sophisticated because it's difficult to get two fish on one picture. 2 big smiley faces, see the fish perfectly. Cap could have done with just a little bit higher, but hey, that's a really, really good effort.
Thanks ever so much for coming along today, Mick. I think we've all picked up some good tips and I've got some lovely photos from our website. Yeah, definitely. Thanks again.
You're more than welcome, Sarah. I've had a great day. I hope these 2 lads have as well. Have you learned something, boys?
Yep.
Excellent. Well, let's just hope that you become professional photographers or something, eh? Just like me. Well done.